How are you?
I'm so well. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. How long has this been in your life now? How long have you been working on this?
Over a year.
Yeah?
Yes, it's such a long process, but it's so exciting for me because it's something new. This is my third fragrance now, my third personal fragrance, and I'm learning so much, and I always know when I have it. I don't settle.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again, I'm like, it's not right, but when it's there, I know it's there, and I'm very proud of it.
Are you ever worried that maybe you have bizarre taste when you're in a room full of people? You know what I mean? Like, do you learn something about yourself?
Yeah, but I have to trust myself. And I think when people or my fans buy something that I have my name on it, it's so important that I really enjoy it and I stand by the product. So I think it's really important for me to speak my mind, and even if I may be a little crazy, I'm crazy.
and even with your fans, though, it is important that they trust something that has your name on it, but they also want to know that it's not just your name on it.
Of course, exactly. You know? That's what I mean.
Because it's very easy for you to just take a check and put your name on something,
Absolutely.
But this isn't that case, right?
No, absolutely not. And it's just important that anything with longevity is something that you're passionate about, and when you're passionate about it, you see it and you smell it and you see the product and you see the bottle and you see me in everything with the fragrance.
I don't know a whole lot about perfume, but how do you describe this to people? When somebody walks up, what do you say?
It's sparkling, it's fresh, citrusy, but it also has musk and vanilla. So it's not something you can just say it smells like one thing, which is really important because I think women, we're more interesting than that. So I don't like you to just say, okay, this smells like cotton candy or whatever. It's very interesting and it's a signature smell.
Does it smell
different? Fresh and citrusy.
Does it smell different on a man?
I think it's good for a man. Go for it. Go for it.
It smells good.
It does smell good.
It smells good.
It smells very good. Thank you very much.
Where does this rank with your other ones? Do you have favorites now?
I really love the first one. And, you know, I'll always have a love for the first one, but this is wonderful. I get so many compliments. I've been wearing it for about 6 months, and I've gotten so many compliments.
So you started wearing this long before it was out?
Yeah. Because there are different fragrances that you choose from, and you say, it's not lasting. It smells a little it's not sweet enough. It's, you know, and you tweak it, and I usually wait until I get the compliments, and then I'm like, okay, I didn't get that many compliments with the last one, so I think this is the one.
And do things smell differently now that you're pregnant? Does this smell different?
My nose is like, I smell everything. It enhances. If it smells bad, I smell it. And if it smells great, I'm like, so I love it.
Because I think the fear going into this was, I'm like, what if you don't even like this now? Maybe you will in 10 months, but like, what if this is one of those things that you don't even like right now?
It wouldn't be good, because there are things that I used to like the smell, and now it turns me off. But this is great.
Yeah. And how is everything? I mean, the world was shaken when you showed up at the VMAs and announced that you're pregnant. How has it been since then?
It's been great. Yeah. I feel free. I feel very empowered, and I feel the happiest I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, this is the first time in 3 years that I think you're not on the cover of a magazine, people wondering if you're pregnant.
I know. It's scary. I was like, just wondering, how is it going to be when one day I am pregnant and everyone's like, oh God, I don't want to hear this again. So I'm happy that people were happy. And I actually didn't announce it. I didn't want to put in a statement. I said, it's better to just show everyone.
Sure. And is it something like this of where there are days of where, you're very good at being a superstar?
Thank
you. Are there times now recently of where you kind of maybe wish that you weren't? Have you had moments like that?
Well, sometimes. I always have those moments, but it's my life, and I can't complain. I'm very fortunate. I love what I do. And, I still, it's strange, but I've gotten a lot of respect from paparazzi and people just kind of letting me live and spend time and go on dates and kind of be a human, be the human that I am.
Yeah, and you're going to make people wait on due date and wait on sex with the baby?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You figured that.
And you just got back from London with your mom, right?
Yes, I did.
What's that like when you get to share something like that with your mom?
Oh, my God. I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
I'm just so proud of my mom. I think, one of the reasons that I didn't get into as much trouble growing up, my mother was such a great example, and she led me by example. I always admired her. I was just talking about it today. You know, some kids, like my friends, their mothers would tell them things and they just be like, I'm not listening to her. But I thought my mother was so fly. She had her own business and I admired her so much. So I just always want to make her proud. And now she makes me proud every day.
Do you still have moments of where you're like, even as big as you are, where you're like, oh, my mom would not like this?
Absolutely. I was doing a photo shoot and I was like, a little risque. And I heard a noise. It sounded like my mom's footsteps because she walks really heavy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. They're like, what's wrong? My mom. It sounds like my mom. Absolutely. That'll never go away.
And whether it is family or fans or friends, when you are having your first baby, everybody gives you advice. Mm-hmm. Has somebody said something to you where you were like, what the hell?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Thank God.
You haven't got the crazy advice yet?
No, not yet. I hope I don't get any crazy advice. I've gotten good advice.
And with this, what makes this a success for you? Is it the sales? Is it the reviews of it? Is it what the fans say? What makes something like this a success for you?
I think the most important thing is what the fans say. I think they have to feel really confident, and I think most beautiful women, most successful, powerful women, they have this presence when they walk into a room, and hopefully this will enhance that inner beauty and that presence. So, the fans.
Thank you so much. I smell wonderful. I don't know if you can smell me right now. I smell delicious.
Well, we smell alike.